Click on the stream, light the spark. Steve's very own, tearing through the dark. Boom, my fingers on the keys. Old school rhythm, bend in the breeze. Building his world one clip at a time. Pixel by pixel, climbing the climb. No map, no guide, just the screen's glow. Steve very own and the show. Hey chat, you there? Hey chat, who cares? Steve's very own, breaking the code. He's got the fire, riding the load. Steve's very own, the crowd's his home, streaming his soul into the unknown. Gamepad shaking, voice alive. Every moment's fight or survive. Boomer's laugh cuts through the air.
What a boomer.
Trolls and fans, they're all out there. Pixels crackle as the scenes collide. He's got the heart to stem the tide. The grind, the rise, the late night tunes. Steve's anthem under
People say I am the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. And you get the best out of us. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Born in Chicago, a city of stone. Steve's got a channel, calls it his own. Gray in his beard, fire in his eye. Clicks
Cage
and
matches?
follow.
Yeah, they work. How could they not work? If they didn't work, everybody would still be in the cage.
Steve's very own, holding the line, streaming his heart through the sands of time. On Twitch, on YouTube, he's carving his name, but the numbers don't lie. It's a hard-fought game. The chat rolls slow like a winter wind. Memories of the glory days, they begin to thin. He laughs at the lag, cracks a joke or two, but deep in his chest he's wondering who'll stay true. They say the young rule, this digital town. Steve won't let their whispers drag him down. Steve's very own, holding the line, streaming his heart through the sands of time. On Twitch, on YouTube, he's carving his name. But the numbers don't lie, it's a hard-fought game. The algorithms, they're a fickle beast, feeding on trends, never on the...
You are enjoying Steve's very own live.
All right. Hey, young dude. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the stream. Today, Thursday Without Borders, GeoGuessr. I'm going to play some GeoGuessr. Just need some, my type of gaming. I've spent pretty much most of the week. I had to miss Sunday. We had a couple of last minute things come up and I needed to help my wife out. So I didn't stream Sunday for the coffee clutch. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I had double streamed yesterday, spent it on talking about my setup over on my Linux platform on Endeavor OS and some of the scripts that I got going and how I actually got voice control to work. There are several platforms that one can use in Linux, but some of the steps taken is probably some of the hardest things that I have done. I'm a computer user, but I'm not that type of a computer user. I don't do everything by terminal and things like that. So it's been a challenge. And, I had ChatGPT helping me. Oh, yeah, ChatGPT. It does make errors. Of course, the free version, if I had the paid version or the higher tier, things would have probably come up a lot more easier. But I had to go through like 3 iterations of something to get voice control to work. But now it works beautiful. So I took some of what I learned to get that voice control working just here on Windows, with StreamerBot, because StreamerBot uses the Windows voice control and that behind the scenes or whatever. And in doing the one for Linux, I use Vosk, and relatively, actually, when it comes down to it, it's pretty easy to set up, and pretty much works right away. I having to have a wake command, so I used computer for the wake command, and we're here on Windows and StreamerBots. I've been using, trying to be cool and use Friday. I guess I could use like Jarvis or that, but I didn't have the words sequenced right. So I changed it all to computer. So now it's probably listening. So if I go computer gameplay, if I talk right, computer gameplay, I get gameplay right away. If I go computer right monitor, computer right monitor, there we go. Which is kind of
Game
same thing
scene
I got
activated.
going.
Have fun, Steven.
And
Here's the right monitor, Steven.
computer's late. And that's coming from SpeakerBot. So it's SpeakerBot on my system, but it's still taking a while to get here. I'm hoping, would hope that it would be a little more quicker than that. So computer main view. But I got all that working now in
You are enjoying
Linux.
Steve's very own live.
Thank you, announcer guy. I hope so. So my next step on the Linux platform is to get a TTS system going. going to look at Squawk, which is a plugin for OBS, but it's not. It's kind of been stalled right now. I understand it kind of still works, but there's a couple other platforms that I can probably use in Linux to maybe get TTS to work with StreamerBot and OBS on Linux. And then if I can get that working, like some kind of, I got voice control. If I get other voice responses like TTS working in that, I'd be very happy. So I'm done with that for the week. I know I'll probably start working on that tomorrow. And if things are all go all right, I will be on Sunday next for the Sunday Coffee Clutch and that. So in the meantime, we're going to just get going. I'm going to get some music going. Well, what kind of rock do we want today? What would be some good travel music? I've been liking the...
Here is the main view, Stephen.
Wow, you are late, computer. Melon, welcome back. I hope you are doing well. Let's play some 90s pop punk for a change. Let's see if that picks up our spirit. So if you are on Twitch, you'll hear music. If you're on YouTube, you won't. So if you want to hear the music, come over to Twitch and that. So how you doing today, Melon? I hope you're doing fine. I'm just off of just playing some GeoGuessr and done with kind of computer stuff. I had to fix a couple of things here before I went live, but I got everything's kind of working for me, so fantastic. So, computer gameplay.
Game scene activated. Have fun, Stephen.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're doing capital cities right now. I'm doing okay. It's Benvenuti, Aurora, KFC. All right. Where's Aurora? Can we move around here? How do we get out of here? Can we go that way? Or do I have to go through the building, through the mall? Okay, we're in a mall. What mall is this? Let's see. A Bogota del Cafe. Are we in Italy? Lava and Cucci? You want Cucci? You want Cucci in your lava? You want lava in your Cucci? Let's see. Italy. So there's a dental in Italy. So I'm going to say we're probably in Rome. Watch it be one of the other big cities, but we'll pick Rome. All right. Well, it's within just under 3,000 meters. The other side of Vatican City. All right, we're off to a great start. Ruber 10. Hello. People walking down the street. Let's see. We'll go this way. Looks like we got a bit of a mountain in the distance. Sons de suite et de French? Is that French? Oui? Mountains in France. Can we go this way? No, we can't go that way. Can we go this way? No, I gotta go this way, huh? All right. Hello, Azu95. How are you today? How are you guys doing today? Let's see. I don't think we're in a French. Are we in southern France or are we in No, .fr. This is Reunion, which is what in southern. I would assume that's in southern France. Where's Reunion? Because with the palm trees. Or is that one of the islands? It's in Africa. Oh, so it's the is it that island that's out in here? It's one of the East Islands. Okay. Oh, of Madagascar. That's right. Yeah, yeah. There it is. We'll say we're in St. Denis. How's that? And sure enough, there you go. Melon had it within 1,548 meters. The stream is lagging for you. Let's see. Hello, Res1 Coder. The only thing that I got showing on my YouTube studio is it always picks up some kind of bad, tells me I don't have enough audio, but I know I do. That looks like a GTA Vice City map. It is GeoGuessr. We're doing GeoGuessing today. We're getting out of, I did a lot with Linux this week. So I'm done with Linux. We're back on Windows and we're playing GeoGuessr. You remember driving beside that coast? This is Reunion. We were in St. Denis. All right, let's see. Where are we? Mr. Terrace, we are in England. So I believe we are, if it's a capital, is London the capital of England? Do I know that? This should be relatively easy. And we're in London. Oh, look at that. We're making some good guesses here today. Awesome. That means I got a big screw up coming. Yeah, Reunion is overseas territory of France. I never realized until I started playing this that they had, you know, it seems like all the countries have some kind of territory somewhere. You know, America has Guam out in the Pacific, and Britain, England still has some in the Caribbean and all that kind of stuff. That's what the fun part is about playing this game. Painting the wall. Okay, we're taking a walk now. We're on the ocean somewhere. I don't think that's a lake or that. Where do we go? Keep walking this way. That's why the language was French. Yeah. All right, where are we? So I'm playing capital cities, so hello, Carl. You think this might be Spain? Near Sicily? Can I go out? No. Yeah, okay, I can go it that way. A lot of walking here. We're walking. Keep walking. Ooh, yeah. We'll see. Danger de mort. Danger de mort. You think? Oh, what sign was that? Can we get back to the sign? What's on this sign here? Festival of the Mots. Chain Municipal. That's still, is that Spanish or no? Where is that? But in we're in a capital. I don't believe that this is Madrid. Could we be in Portugal? Could be in Lisbon? We're near the ocean. It's supposed to be a capital, and it's near the ocean. Chemin du Chien Bleu? What is that? What language is that? That's the name of the walkway here. Well, that's about as far as we can go. Okay, that sucks. Can I go this way? Through the tunnel. Okay, let's go through the tunnel. Come out on this side. Oh, this is a little bit... That's French? Yeah. But... Where? It says it's blue. It means Blue Dog Street. We're getting onto a street, southern France. But again, it's supposed to be in capitals unless GeoGuessr is messing with me. Nice. All right, we'll go with your guess. We'll see how close we are. And no. Oh, yeah, we were in. Okay, we were here, so. Cap Dial. Oh, Monaco. I lost my streak. But close. Good suggestion. I wasn't coming up with anything. All right. Again, let's see. Ooh. I don't know. This doesn't look like it would be a capital. But not every capital is a big city, is it? Southeast Asia? Yep, it's got no, I thought that was leave your milk bottles out. Okay, so we are out here somewhere. No signs. Come on. Thinking Indonesia, Philippines, or Thailand. I think you would be relatively correct on that. Anything on this sign here? No, that you could read? Nah. Can I read that? Something blue? Belu? B-A-L-U? Looks like it's daycare, but let's see. Agrades? Yeah, wherever we are, we're kind of Tiga. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this one's not. Think you're right in the area that we're in, but I can't pick out right now where we might be. We got mountains in the distance. Go Indonesia. But Indonesia is kind of tricky because we got what's the capital? We're supposed to be in capitals. What would be the capital of Indonesia? See, I get confused with Indonesia. I know. Well, I'm on Steel Player. It says capital cities. And I know I'm not going to get much out of this. We are kind of out there. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for playing OpenGuessr. I am just not going to pay a monthly fee for GeoGuessr, no matter how good it is. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Yes, Indonesia. Let's see. Of course, down at the bottom here would be a good getaway, but I can't read that. So we are in Indonesia. I just pick a city then, since I'm getting messed up here. Da, 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 da. Not on that island. You think one of these islands? I mean, because this is. Well, but isn't this Sumatra? Or over here, this island here? There you go, Carmine, swimming with the fishes. How you doing, total last 2 days? Welcome to the stream. All right. Well, well, we were way over here, so I get very confused with the Indonesian islands. Is that like all Indonesia there? Yeah, that. Although it looks more, it's closer than what I thought it would be. East Timor is pretty interesting. Well, I've learned about East Timor today. I've never heard of it before. Oh, great. Now we're out here. Out nowhere. You only had that island once before when playing GeoGuessr? Come on. What the? There we go. You think this is Uruguay? You think Argentina? Mm-hmm. Hello, Minty Zap. Welcome. Yeah, it looks like Argentina to you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining today. I got a feeling we aren't far from the coast. Open guesser is responding very slow today. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Here's a nice big sign. What do we got here? Bus. Buenos Aires, Cordoba, Salta, Mendoza. The bus travels over. All right, so good guy. This bus takes us to, from Buenos Aires, it takes us to Cordoba. It doesn't tell me where we are. Could we be in Buenos Aires? Let's see. We can get one more tip. How you doing today, Carmine? All right. I'm probably not going to find a whole lot. Let's take a guess. Well, I don't particularly think Buenos Aires. I think we're closer to the mountains, but we were north. Actually, we were just over the border in Paraguay, or just on the border. Following the river, yeah, just inside the border between Argentina and Paraguay. All right. Right. We're in a bigger city now, I think. Where could we be? You think this is Kiev, your hometown? I can't read any of that, that's for sure. We'll take your guess on that. See, Kiev is in Ukraine. Let's see. Dude, you had it. Here we go. You had it. So, Minty, are you like others? Are you a GeoGuessr user, player? All right. What in Asia? Is that Korea? South Korea? Do 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 do. Okay, so are we in Seoul? You think we're in Seoul? Good. Do nothing on the bus. Big city. I can't wait. They where I live, they just north of me, they opened up a new Korean market and they got a food court. I can't wait to try it out. Shandong Jungle. Let's see. Change the gung. Change the bonk. Voodoo. Can I recognize some of these? Must be Seoul. Well, let's see. Oh, ho, ho. Nice. I didn't think we were that far into Seoul, but nice, nice, nice. You guys are good at this. I'm just along for the ride. All right. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Okay. Which way do I want to go? I'll go back this way. Yeah, I believe. Hey, the Joker. Doo, doo. You think Lima? Right, so your guess is Lima, Peru? Oh, the sign said you guys catch more than me, I swear, and I'm zipping through this. So good eyes. So let's see. Okay, we'll go. Oh, oh come on, map. Give me a break. Lucky with the drops, though. Nice call, Lima. More in, I guess, San Jose. Awesome, awesome. All right. Yeah, zip around. Let's see. Good eyes. I wear glasses and I'm colorblind. What does that make me? I'm old and I wear glasses. Letters. Oh, let's see if we can get near these. Oh, are we walking here? We're walking. We're not in a car, so going down the streets are not. Oh, it's on the truck here. Besides Mercedes Benz. No. All right, I have to go with where he's walking. See if we can. Um, that's Spanish or Puerto Rican? Not Puerto Rican. The I get close to this sign here. No, I can't. Let's see. We still in South America or are we in Central America? Come on. Can I read? See. Abiertas. If I said that right. The 24-hour sale. Your pata. Maybe Mexico? I don't know. No Boartar. Oh, are we just going around in circles here? What the? We're just going around in circles around this. I hate these. No, can't go that way. Hello, Aksha07. Are you pro? You seem very semi-pro. Are you a comedian? Are you funny? Now, if I so some of these, I think they're walking. Sometimes they get in the car, but if you look at the thing, I can only go in certain directions, and I'm trying to get to the street, but I only go further. Volkswagen Beetle must be Mexico. So we're just going around this plaza here. So, I don't know. It's not to be offensive. I'm sure there's some good little towns. Is this Santiago? Are we? Could we be in Chile? Am I just stretching it too far? Seguridad Santiago? Let's go with it. Chile. Let's see. Santiago is to the south, right? No. There we go. Oh my, I dropping them pretty good though. Very good. That was a little tip there. Security, what, Seguridad Security in Santiago. I don't know what the vehicle is called, but I can view you the town name so you can see the car yourself. Hmm? Finish up my coffee here. Yeah, it was, not to be, a typical American in that, but it was a pretty clean town, or at least that square was. Um, I know in doing this, most of the South American countries, and here I'll be typical American, sorry about this, but a lot of not very well kept cities in that, so it's nice to see that there is a nice area. But nice call. Santiago, okay. Okay, a river, water. Lansdowne Park. All right. Oh, where'd that sign go? There was a sign on the corner. I go on to see that car. Let's see. Princess Patricia Way. Are we in England or Canada? Canada? You think it's Canada, eh? And I take us into a construction area. All right. Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. So yeah, you are probably right in Canada. Well, we're in Canada, eh? Where's my resident Canadian when I need him? DJ 506. So, all right, French and English. So it's gonna be, are we like Montreal or Toronto? More Montreal, maybe? Isn't Quebec the more French? It could be Quebec. You think maybe we're in Montreal or Ottawa? Hmm. Let's go with Ottawa. All right, good call. Oh, these drops are yeah, good. So we were in Ottawa. I let's see. Let's see. Do we go continue this way? Another walking one. And go back this way. What do we got in the distance? We got a big village here. Looks like Israel. Okay. It might be a good guess. You would have, looks like you would have guessed Athens. Well, beautiful walking area, though, isn't it? Oh, there was a sign there. Where'd it go? Is it blocking it? Ah, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, it keeps taking me past that. I don't, not that there's anything on that sign to see. Oh, it's a plaque, and I cannot get close enough to read that. It's too blurry. I can't pick out the language. Can't get close enough to it. You think it looked Hebrew? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell, Hebrew, Greek. It's a beautiful walking area. This is a beautiful path. Relatively new, I would say. A lot of sitting areas with this type of view. So let's see. We'll pick, you think we'll pick Jerusalem, huh? We've been lucky so far. Oh, dude. Dudes. Do I have an A in geography? No, but I have an A in guessing. Minty's a genius. Nice. Oh, this is a good day. This is a good day. So I'm due for something bad to happen. Let's see. Three enterprises. Rent, sale. So we have English signage. Crest Foam Limited. You think this is Uganda? Natinda Drive? Yeah, Uganda uses a lot of English, right? Busy streets, busy. Kampala? You know, the Google car? It's the one that's usually blurred out, right? Hello, Xandix. How are ya? Hello. And we're still at Crest Foam. You think that we are in Uganda, Kampala? All right. We'll check it out. Near Namrumbi, Old Kampala. We were near an Old Kampala. Actually, here up here, Katalima, 6 kilometers away. Not bad. You're doing good, Zandex. Good, good, good. Now brewing. Oh, this is okay. Think I had this one a couple of months ago. It was a mall. think if we get out of the mall, we will find that we are in a lot of English, but I think we were in the Philippines or something with this one. Here we are outside. It's a city that's building up, but I kind of remember this one. Aksha says his brother has an GeoGuessr account. You don't play much, but we can play one-on-one. I want to do that one of these days. Maybe I'll set this up. We can do. Oh, I went back in the mall. Okay. Back where we began. Come on. Why did I go all the way back in there? It's Singapore. Oh, I can't go back that way. It could be. I know we were in the Pacific. Let's see. Follow us on the sneak peek. Unlocking soon. No I know I'm gonna lose, but no chat help. Ice cold, big gulp. All right, we're out in the open. Where can we go this way? Now we're on the street. So we're on Riverfront Drive somewhere. What was that sign? What did that sign say? City of? Oh, CCTV. I thought it said City of. Gomo State Park is that way. Gomo State Park. We do have a lot of English. So, Aksha, what I have here is I multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch. So YouTube and Twitch can read each other's chat. So the chat, when you see SVOL bot, that's my Twitch bot. Sending the message from YouTube, and then my Steve Areno robot is receiving the message from Twitch. So you'll see the bot, and then in parentheses the user's name. That, and if it's not on your chat platform, if you don't see the parentheses, that's coming from the other chat platform. So that way, YouTube and Twitch can talk to each other. So SVOL bot and Steve Areno robot are both my bots. One's from my Twitch and one's from my YouTube. So that's why you see that. Hopefully that's not very confusing. Gotta go up this way, West Gala. Yes, so celebrate the best in Philippine contemporary arts. So let's go with let's pop us down in Manila. We'll go with that. And I hate when it does this. It's going to take me around the world to the same spot. Now, I didn't lose my streak. The map will do this. So I started out in Manila, but it takes if I go on the other side and take the map this way. Wait, let's see. We are right near where the flag is, and I lose my streak from it. But then it says, "Do you have an A in geography?" Okay. Let me take just a little break. Switch over to my T. So the bot is copying the text from YouTube and sending it here. So yeah. So right. So when you type in the Twitch chat, so you're in Twitch, Steve Areno robot posts it then over in YouTube. Then when YouTube talks, so Melon is on YouTube, so when his comes through, you see it on Twitch under SVOL bot. That's why it's not like I could leave it and set it up to where it comes from Steve's very own, but that I don't want to do that. I wanted to use the bots. Because then on my chat on the screen, the bots don't show up, so the chat is cleaner. Are you the only YouTube viewer currently? Total OS Today, who may have jumped off, he was on YouTube. But right now, I'm looking and it shows I have two in YouTube, but that might just be my bot. And those are the only ones that are chatting. So let's see. If I bring up YouTube here, you won't see what I'm looking at. View my channel. My live. And it looks like you might be the only one. It shows that I just have one watching. So YouTube usually has more than what in most cases, most of the GeoGuessrs seem to come from YouTube, but it depends. It varies from week to week. Why am I congested today? Okay. So yeah, so that's a way that I can get it. Now I know over on the YouTube, the Twitch side, for the longest time, Twitch didn't want you to share chats, whether it be on screen or something like that. But I know they just changed. I guess Dan Clancy had said in when they said it's now okay to have multi-chats on your screen, and then they say nothing about sharing a chat, but because their big thing is they want it to be the only ones. They want to, they don't want you to say, okay, Twitchers, come over to YouTube. I look at you as Twitch as being my main platform now. And because of the things I could do with streaming with Twitch, and then YouTube comes next in that. So yes, but but now Twitch is allowing multi-chats, and I guess Dan Clancy said that he never really cared about, he didn't do anything about it unless someone reported it. And I think for anybody that's multi-streaming to report someone else's chat is pretty stupid anyway, so. But there's a streamer out there who multi-streams to YouTube and Twitch. He's Boom So Much. He plays a guitar. He's got a very elaborate stream. If you guys ever see Boom So Much live, go check him out. But he came up with the way to use StreamerBot to cross the chats over. so YouTube and Twitch can talk to each other. Otherwise, you would have to watch the screen to see who was saying what. So it was a great setup. Great setup. All right. What's Dodatno? A tram restaurant. That's pretty cool. What can we get here? I don't know. Anybody hungry? That looks like a cool place that would be to work. Rig. Baron and Baron. Tiga. So I'm getting, let's see. Where'd that sign go? Chechia? Yeah, okay. So Slovenia, yeah, you're probably right. Slovenia. Hello, Alex. How are you? In my city long ago, there was a cinema on the plane. Okay, so what city? Nope, I didn't want to put it there. So actually, we'll say Bratislava. We'll see. Oh, dummy, I put it in Slovakia. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, dumbass American. What can I say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Ow! Oh, stop. I'm sorry. Not today, Aksha. Because I might have to get off soon. I'm waiting for my son to message me. No, that's okay. Yell at me. I deserve it. I deserve it. But like this whole area in the last 50 years has changed so greatly, just so much shit going on in the world here. It's terrible. But no, actually I don't plan to be on that much longer, unfortunately. Had some schedule changes. I'm retired. I'm a retired person. I normally have plenty of time, but I do have to drive my son around, unfortunately. It is what it is. So I'd be very interested to play, multiplayer games and check it out. We'll get maybe start to do that next week. Snow, we are okay. Latvian art, so we are in Latvia. All right, Melon, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the tips. Can I get out of here? We're in... We'll say we're in Riga. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'm psychic. That's how... Until you throw me in one of those fields where all I can do is look at grass and sand. Hutchison Road. Hutchison Road. So, they drive on opposite sides of the street here. Australia. I think we are in Australia. Definitely. You think New Zealand, maybe? Yeah. We see bus signs kind of. How about this one here? Play some Celebrity Treasure Island. Okay. Flight Center. Your See It All Center. New Zealand. Okay. Hold on, as I start talking about my son, he messaged me. Let's pick this up, and I gotta. So we'll say Wellington. Oh, how about that? There we go. All right, can play another round in there. Wellington is rare compared to. I had a feeling. All right, I can only play another round or two, and then I have to. Okay. You know, son's always at the inopportune time. I love to pal out of my son, but of course I started late. I playing around. Dads are no better. Okay. Carlos Lopez. So, ooh, do. Of course, the last couple are going to be hard ones. And then you see the shadow from the Google car, but you don't even see it blurred. They're doing a good job with this one. It doesn't look hard. OpenGuessr is just, it's not liking this map. Oh my God, we are so. I have no guess. Latin America is about the best I can think of. Argentina or Chile or North Argentina or south of Argentina or Chile. Chile. Orofino. Orofino. And what do you mean the Google car? When you're mentioning car, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well, can you? I can't see the Google car. What? I see a shadow. How do you tell the color of the car? I can't see the car. Small piece of the car. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. I'm looking right at the screen and I can't see shit. Come on. Marco. No flags though. What is that? Oh, I see what you're like right up in here. Yeah, I can see a piece of the car right up in here. All right. You're thinking were you thinking northern Argentina or northern Chile? North Argentina. How far north? Because we were in Argentina a little bit ago and we were like over near here. Okay. So this one's going to be a little different. Middle of north, like Cordoba. I used to drive a Cordoba. I'm just going to park it here. This one's going to kill me. Let's see how bad I guessed. It was Uruguay near Montevideo. Don't mind me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Lost my streak. Took away my streak when it shouldn't have. All right, one more map, and I gotta go. Darwin Avenue. Oh, I think I remember this one from a long time ago. This is Embassy Circle. I think this is in Australia. Yeah, this was in Australia. Was it near um shit, was that near more near Melbourne or Canberra? Because Canberra is the capital. Yeah, brain farts galore here. So, I don't think it was in Sydney. Where's my Australian friend? I got a friend that lives in Sydney. I'm going to say Canberra. I can't. I know it was in this area. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brazil has a similar place in the capital, Embassy Circle. Now, I remember I had that one several months ago. There's Embassy Circle and all that. All right, my friends, I hate to do this, but I have to get off. My son's messaging me sooner than I expected. He's hungry today. Is embassies only in? I think in most places, the embassies are usually in the capitals. Canberra is actually the capital of Australia, so that's why I picked it. It's not Sydney, it's Canberra, whatever. Computer, let's say goodbye. Computer, let's say goodbye. I changed it, that's right. Computer, time to say goodbye. Come on, computer. I'm trying to do my automatic stuff. Computer, time to say goodbye. There we go. All right. Let's say a thank you to Melon, Ozu, Res1 Coder, Carl, Total S Today, Minty Zap, Arkshaw, Zandex, Alex for joining. Sorry it's a short one today. My schedule, my wife got a promotion at work, so our schedules have changed a bit. But I will start playing one-on-ones or more multiplayer games in the future. It sounds like a good idea. Hopefully this doesn't give me a big head. But anyway, I will be back on Sunday morning my time. I'm in Central US, -6 UTC. 8:30 a.m. for the Sunday Coffee Clutch, just to bullshit and talk. Hope you can join me. Take care, everybody. Bye now.
Goodbye everyone. Thanks for watching.